know how your garden grows, 'cause I just wanna play.
So it is the last day of packing. We are leaving tomorrow morning, really early, so basically tonight. And if you excuse my voice, I'm coming down with a, you know, what do you call it? Like a sore throat, sniffy nose kind of thing. Not cold, but you know, I'm a bit bunged up. So I've got my Panadol cold and flu release. Very nice. And yeah, we are kind of finishing up our packing. As you can see behind me, like, the place is barren now, it's so bare. We had some good friends come over yesterday to pick up like loads of bits and bobs that we couldn't bring with us, so they took that. I've managed to sell a few things to get rid of loads of different, you know, things that we can't take. But I think the hardest thing is trying to fit everything into a 20 kg allowance. We're flying with Gulf Air, so there's not really much room to maneuver. And if you want to book an extra bag, it's like £150 or 125 or something. I don't know, it's really expensive. So I found a way of sending stuff home that's kind of affordable, still much more expensive than I wanted it to be, but it's okay. So I sent home a 7.7 kg box yesterday through Emirates Post. There's loads of like shipping companies and postage companies here, like Aramex and DHL, and they were quoting like thousands of dirhams, like hundreds of pounds, and not willing to pay that. So we went to Emirates Post. Emirates Post are going to ship it within like 10 to 12 days, and it costs 240 dirhams for, you know, nearly an 8 kg box. Which is not too bad considering the price of getting an extra bag or shipping through another company. So yeah, Emirates Post, thanks for that. Secondly, sending money home as well. I found a great way to do that. So over the years, I've been messing around with like different ways of sending money home to get the best deal. If you send it through the banks, you're going to get stung on charges and fees and exchange rates and stuff. So there's a few companies out there that do exchanges and transfers from country to country. The one that I found that I really like is Currency Fair. Currency Fair deals with Emirati dirhams. It's really, really easy to use. It comes in a 3-step process. You send in your money. After you've made an account, you send in your money and they exchange it, and then you send it out. You can do this in your own time. So I can send in money, which I've just done now a few days ago, and that money can just stay in the Currency Fair account. Then, goodness me, I sound rough. And then, once you have the money in the Currency Fair account, you can choose when you want to exchange it. So you can wait for the rate to drop or whatever you want to do to get the best deal. And then when it transfers into your UK bank account or wherever you're sending it to, there's minimal charges, I found. I did a couple of test runs throughout the year with smaller amounts, and you don't get stung with like bank fees that much. So very good way of doing it. Currency Fair, this is not an advert, I'm just very happy with how it works, and it's very secure, it feels very safe. It's really, yeah, really good. When it comes to like leaving the school, loads of stuff I had to leave behind and just give to my colleagues. Some stuff I'm trying to bring with me, some things I've made, like laminated things that are really, you know, just time consuming to make again. So I've tried to pack those in as well. I want to say a big thank you to all the parents and students that gave me such wonderful gifts. I've tried to pack those in as best I can. Lots of lovely little perfumey things, which are quite delicate, so I've tried to stuff them in socks and wrap them around clothes just so they don't get damaged. So thank you very much for the gifts, very kind of you. Looking forward to going home, really am. I will be a little bit sad to leave. You know, we've been here for a long time and we love living here, but I will not miss the sand and the dust and the bureaucracy and of certain things. Which brings me on to, I will be making a video when I get back to the UK. I've started to write it, but I want it to be kind of like transparent and honest, and I want to talk about why this place might be a really nice place to come and teach and the kind of advantages of it, and then I also want to talk about why it might not be a good place, and not to put people off, but to make sure that the expectations that you should have are clear, so you know what you're getting yourself into. Loads of people arrived this year, and you know, they were extremely shocked about certain things, and I think if I can kind of share some of the key things that you might be shocked by when coming to work here as a teacher. I think it will make it easier, make the transition easier. So if you have any suggestions or anything you want me to talk about, leave a message or message me on Twitter privately if you want to, and I can add some things that you might want to share as well if you live here or work here. Yeah, I'm going to carry on drinking my lemsip thing now and carry on packing and getting stuff sorted. We are leaving at like 3 o'clock in the morning, maybe 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning to get to Dubai Airport. We found a driver. There are loads of people here who are taxi drivers, who are also like private drivers, and they will take you to the airport from Fujairah. Fujairah is quite a long way away, so it's nice to be able to get a kind of good deal. Lots of drivers will get you to the airport for 150, 200 dirhams in between there, which is not bad. I mean, considering the distance and the time it takes. Yeah, really good. Yeah, I think that's it. My biggest worry now is just trying to fit everything in so it's like secure, and then when we get and arrive at Heathrow, getting our baggage to where we need to go and catching buses and trains to get home. So, hello. Yeah. Do you want to be in the video?
I truly don't.
Come on.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I think right now. Oh, I saw the gym towel. Shit.
Don't worry about it. Just leave it there.
Oh my gosh, I'm so red and sweaty. That was really good.
Thanks, love. I'm.
Ready again?
Well, I'm just gonna leave this in. I think.
Put it in.
That's Lisa. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Bye.